Amazing soldier, amazing man, Napoleon. This man was born on 15 August 1769 in Ajaccio in the place of Koriska. He died on 5th May 1821. He was aged 51 years old. His burial took place on 15th December 1840. His spouse was called Josephine, and this man, Napoleon Bonaparte, was born on the island of Okoriska as was spoken, to a family of Italian origin. Napoleon moved from mainland France in 1779, and he was commissioned as an officer in the French army in 1785. He supported the French Revolution in 1789 and promoted its causes in Koriska. He rose rapidly in the ranks after breaking the siege of Tours in 1793 and firing on royalist insurgents in Paris on 13 Vendemiaire in 1795. And in the year of 1796, Napoleon commanded a military campaign against the Austrians and the Italian allies in the War of the First Coalition, scoring decisive victories and becoming a national hero. He held an expedition to Egypt and Syria in 1798, which served as a springboard to political power. In November 1799, Napoleon engineered the coup of 18 Brumaire against the Directory and became the first consul of the Republic. He won the Battle of Marengo in 1800, which secured French victory in the War of the Second Coalition, and in 1803 sold the territory of Louisiana to the United States, which doubled the latter's area. In December 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French, further expanding his power. The breakdown of the Treaty of Amiens led to the War of the Third Coalition by 1805. Napoleon shattered the coalition with a decisive victory at the Battle of Austerlitz, which led to the dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire. In the War of the Fourth Coalition, Napoleon defeated Prussia at the Battle of Jena in Austerlitz 1806, marched his grand army into Eastern Europe, and defeated the Russians in 1807 at the Battle of Friedland, seeking to extend his trade embargo against Britain. Napoleon invaded the Iberian Peninsula and installed his brother Joseph as King of Spain in 1808, provoking the Peninsular War, mainly fought by his marshals until 1814. In 1809, the Austrians again changed France in the War of the Fifth Coalition, in which Napoleon solidified his grip over Europe after winning the Battle of Wagram. In summer 1812, Napoleon launched an invasion of Russia, which ended in the catastrophic retreat of his army at winter. In 1813, Prussia and Austria joined Russia in the War of the 16th Coalition. Napoleon was decisively defeated at the Battle of Leipzig. The coalition invaded France and corrupted Paris, forcing Napoleon to abdicate in April 1814. They exiled him in the Mediterranean island of Elba and restored the Bourbons to power. In February 1815, Napoleon escaped from Elba and again took control of France in what became known as 100 Days. His opponents responded by forming Seventh Coalition, which defeated him in the Battle of Waterloo in June 1815. Napoleon was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, where he died of stomach cancer in 1821, aged 51 years old. Napoleon is considered as one of the greatest military commanders in history, and Napoleonic tactics are still studied at military schools worldwide. His legacy endures through modernizing legal and administrative reforms he enacted in France and Western Europe, embodied in the Napoleonic Code. He established a system of public education, abolished the vestiges of feudalism, emancipated Jews and other religious minorities, abolished the Spanish Inquisition, enacted the principle of equality before the law for emerging middle class, and centralized state power at the expense of religious authorities. These conquests acted as a catalyst for political change and the development of nation-states. However, he is controversial due to his role in wars which devastated Europe, this looting of conquered territories, and his mixed record in civil rights. He abolished the free press, ended directly elected representative government, exiled and jailed critics of his regime, reinstated slavery in France's colonies, except for Haiti. Banned the entry of blacks and mulattoes in France, reduced the civil rights of women and children in France. They introduced a hereditary monarchy and nobility, and violently represented popular uprisings against his rule.